Hi, it's Jackie here, sharing a process video using Bella Blvd Let's Scrapbook, and I'm going to use these two photographs that I took you recently of our scrappy weekend with the girls. I've also got the sticker sheet with this collection and these beautiful letters, Bella Blvd, Bella Besties letter scrambles. I've got two of those. I've got a yellow one, which is bell pepper, and the teal coloured one, which is ice. I've also chosen two sets of L Studio stamps that I thought I might use a few of the images on this layout. And I've put my embellishments and bits and pieces in a little tray on my desk. I am actually working on a mini book as well, so that's why you'll see lots of cuts. So I want to have my photograph, well, the majority of my papers down the centre of my page. So I'm working on a 12 by 12, and I love this paper, which says I Art Scrapbooking. I've cut that down to size, the size I want it to be. And then this lovely green paper, which is called Junk It Up, which I've just trimmed down to the same size widthwise for to go at the top of the layout. So basically that is how I'm thinking of my layout's going to be. Then I decide that I want to border punch the lower edge of the green paper, and I've made a mess, as you can see, gone offline. But because the way I'm going to design my layout, it doesn't really matter, because the photograph, the right hand photograph is going to overlap where I've made a bit of a mistake. I now decided that I need to back my photographs with just some plain white card from my stash, just to make the photographs stand out a little bit from the background. I just made a small border around each of those. And now it's time to stick the green on top of the I heart scrapbooking, sorry, not I love scrapbooking, I heart scrapbooking paper. Still messing around. It's when I come back to edit this video, I realise how much time I do mess around, just faffing and putting the photographs down or stickers down and things like that. So I've decided now, but I've put the white border around, I want a coloured border around, especially the top one. So I've done the blue spotted paper, as you can see in the top right of the screen, which is called Paper Party. I'm just added a thin border around it. Then it's now time to decide what I'm going to put around it. I'd die cut some of the new Hey Little Magpie metal dies, and I thought, oh, I'll use those. I'll use some of the borders. I tried it in white, didn't like it. Tried it in craft. And as you can see, as the process goes on, they don't make the cut either. Now I've decided that I need to go through all these and go through my embellishment packs and just get out what I need, what I think I might need for my layout, and put them in another tray, which I just rest on top of the original tray. So again, I'm still faffing around, and I love this title where it says Scrappy Friends, which I really wanted to use. So I found another tag that says Picture Perfect, which I thought was more appropriate. And I'm still messing around thinking, right, Scrappy Friends can still go there. And then I got various other titles out of the die cut box, thinking I'd use that tag with a word over the top. Didn't like that. Then I found these tags and I thought, oh, that'd be good. I'll add a tag at the side, or should I put it next to the picture? And then off camera, I've jumped forward a bit. I've added a yellow piece round a checkered piece around the right hand photograph, which is called Tools of the Trade. And then I'd also punched a tab top as well out of the yellow paper. So I've put the tab top with the yellow goes with the blue backing paper, top left, and the blue tab top goes with the yellow paper, well, the yellow backing paper on the right, on the lower right photograph. Again, still messing around. At this stage, I realised that my base papers are not stuck down to my cardstock because they kept on moving around. So, quick stick them down. And position them in more or less in the centre of my cardstock. Then I've thought, although they need raising up, so I've added some 3D funky foam. I've just got that from Hobbycraft to the back, so that'll just raise them both up. I've also added some funky foam to the Picture Perfect tag as well, which is going to go top right. And again, still having the Scrappy Friends title there, which I really loved, but I decide not to use it for the simple reason if I put it there, it just met it, and with it being black, it does focus you on that, but also I like the border punched edge on the green paper, and I wanted that to be more noticeable. Right, so now I've got to stick it down, Jack, and make a commitment to the paper. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't know why I've got a grid mat, metal glass mat underneath. I've also got the T-ruler, and I can still get my designs crooked. I don't know how people do it when they don't have any grids or lines underneath when they're designing. I find it really hard. I find it really hard, and I think I'm one of the close-ups. You'll notice that even though I've used a ruler, it's still a bit screw-whiffed, so I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, decided to commit now, so I've stuck the back layers down, and I'm just sticking the photographs down, making sure that you can't see the mistake I made with the punching on the right hand side. Still wanting that Scrappy Friends word to go underneath there, but I think about this stage I thought, no, you don't need it now. I also found some of these paper, they look like buttons with thread underneath, so I've added one there. Then I thought, will it be better near the photograph? Honestly, I really didn't realise how much I faffed around finding things and deciding where to put things. I don't know whether it's because I knew I was videoing this layout, or whether I do it all the time. I think I must do it all the time. But it does, when I looked back, it does make me laugh of how much time I spend putting things down, moving things, taking them off, not sticking them down. But it all comes right in the end. Right, so I found 3 more, and I thought, right, I'm going to make 3 little clusters around the edges for this. Sticker sheets. So now I wanted a border at the bottom, but I didn't want that blue teal border the whole length of the paper mat. So I think it was 6 like hoop things that I did, and then I did 6 at the top as well. Just snipped it off, and because I've not stuck the pattern paper at the top down, I'm able to just tuck it under. I've still not put that Picture Perfect down yet. So now I think I'm about ready to... I found a little tab, and I thought, can I put that there? And I thought, no, I don't like that. So now I need to stick this Picture Perfect tag down. Again, using my T-square ruler, trying to make it straight, or as straight as possible. I'll stick that down, and then what do I do next? Oh, I found a sticker that says selfie, so I thought, oh, I'll put that there as well. Put that on more or less in the centre of my layout. Still looking for words that I can add, the word strips that I can add below the right-hand side photographs. There is one strip that I must put on about a dozen times, and I kept on thinking, why you keep on using that strip when the first time you did it, you realised that it just clashed with the background paper and you won't be able to see it. But I continuously go back to it over and over again, trying to make it work on the layout. Hence, it doesn't get put on the layout because it just doesn't work. So I found another teal teal sticker there. Which says Paper Party. Now I decided to make these 3 little clusters around my page, and I decided that each cluster needed a circle, a punch circle behind it to make that paper die cut pop a bit and give it a bit more definition. And I wanted it in different colours, so I did do a yellow round the right hand side one, and I've done a blue at the top. I do a blue at the top one, but the yellow was bothering me, I think because I got the yellow tab at the opposite end, and I thought, oh no, I need to change that. So I've changed that, and I've used, so the yellow paper is the Tools of the Trade paper, and then I thought, oh no, I need to change that. So anyway, before I change that, I'd also got some flare badges from Hey Little Magpie and added them around into my 3 clusters. Then I decided, because I didn't like that yellow thing, I was going to punch out 3 additional circles and use them around the page. Again, that didn't happen, so I've gone back to using the green on the left hand side. The blue stayed at the top, and the word, which is called, the paper is called Scrappy Talk, is tucked underneath on the right hand side. And as I don't have as I don't have glue to the edges of my paper, I'm able easily to tuck things around without having to pull things up and maybe rip the paper. So I was adding the circle, found it was a bit too big, don't know why, and then I just cut about a third of it off, so I can use that third on something else, a later project. Then I decide that I'm sticking the flare badges down, so they're going down. I've decided not to put the one at the top, which was just an art, but I just wanted those 2 there. When I looked at it, I didn't think the top one needed anything. Again, I'm back to the sticker sheet, and I think another time I do take the word sticker off again to try and see if I can put it somewhere else. I move the word sticker that says Paper Party up to my right-hand cluster. It doesn't stop there. So I've tried another sticker thinking, oh, I can put that down at the bottom. But again, it doesn't work because of it's too matchy to the actual background paper. So I've put the Paper Party there, sticker up the top, but that doesn't work. So off camera, I routed through my JD 3D woods and got some little arrows out. And as you can see, there's a camera and also a few small wooden arts. So they're going to complete the clusters that I've done. So 3 clusters get some arrows on it. And then just to top up, I've got some enamel dots for my stash. So I'm going to put 3 enamel dots in each cluster area. So that when that's done, and then what do I do after that? Oh, it's time for my title, I think, after that, after this. So they're all done. Time for my title. Again, I'm going, that sticker sheet's driving me mad. Looking to see if there's anything else I can put on it. And there isn't, so I'm going to dot these 3 little arts around the page which says I art scrapbooking, so I can cover actually the same size as the actual printed art, so I can cover over there. Then I decide that, right, I'm going to use this yellow set, nice bright yellow set, to add my title to the lower edge of my paper. So off camera, you don't want to, it's boring. So off camera, I take all my labels off, put it on my T-ruler, and then position it over the top. And I start from the right-hand side and work my way over to the left-hand side, adding the adding the alphabet, the alphas. I actually love how they turned out. Then I realised I hadn't put any stamped images on, and I looked and I thought, oh, should I, shouldn't I? And I thought, no, I've been messing around with this, faffing, and I couldn't really see where I wanted to put one of the stamped images, so they went to one side. And then my final thing, I think, was just adding these little hearts over the paper. Here are a few close-ups of my layout. You can see more details over on the blog. I look forward to coming back shortly with more process videos. Thank you for stopping by.